This is one of the most popular flies out there, and this particular one has a secret. To tie it, we'll start off with some white thread, secure it to our hook shank, snapping the excess free. Continue wrapping backwards until we reach the bend of our hook, and grab some white marabou. Measuring your marabou to be a bit longer than the hook shank, transfer your measurement, and tightly secure it to the back of the fly. With this complete, we'll fold over the marabou, wrap to the bead, folding the marabou back over, and securing it tightly in place. And if you want to win this fly, comment #flies in the comments below. Snip the excess free, adding a single wrap to the back of the marabou to help secure it in place. Next, we'll grab some flash. Here I'm using pearl, securing several strands to one side of our fly before folding it over and securing them to the other. Continue wrapping backwards until you reach your tail, snipping them to be a bit longer than our marabou. We'll then grab some brassy wire. Here I'm using silver. Secure it to the side of your fly, once again wrapping back towards the tail. Followed by some white staz, securing it tightly in place, once again wrapping back towards our tail, before wrapping your thread up to the bead. With this complete, we'll grab our staz and begin to wrap it forward in close touching spirals, continuing to do so until we reach our thread. At which point, we'll secure it in place, taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind, and snipping the excess free. We'll then grab some hackle. Here I'm using a grizzly, pulling some excess fibers free and securing it to the head of your fly, snipping the excess free, and begin to wrap it backwards, adding a few extra wraps towards the head of the fly before continuing backwards in open spirals. We'll continue to do so until we reach our tail, at which point we'll grab our wire, counter wrapping the hackle to help secure it tightly in place, trying to prevent from trapping any hackle fibers in the process, and continue to do so until you reach your bead. At which point we'll secure the wire in place, taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind the wire, and helicoptering the excess free. We'll brush everything backwards and use our thread to help give it a more brushed back look, before snipping our excess hackle free and grabbing some white ice dubbing. Create a dubbing noodle and begin wrapping this just in front of your hackle. And of course brush it out to help remove any trapped fibers and give it a nice buggy look. With this complete, we'll whip finish to hold it all in place, snip our thread free, and this is a highly productive variation of the crystal woolly bugger, and this one even glows in the dark. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.